Amidst the lush green hills of central Java lies a masterpiece that has stood the test of time, Borobudur Temple. For over 1,200 years, it has been more than just a temple. It is a mystery waiting to be unraveled. How did our ancestors construct this massive structure without cement? What hidden messages are carved into its thousands of intricate reliefs? And why was this grand temple abandoned for centuries? The secrets of Borobudur remain etched in its ancient stones. Join us as we uncover the history, remarkable engineering, and legends surrounding this magnificent wonder. The history of Borobudur. Borobudur was built in the 8th to 9th centuries during the glory days of the Sailendra dynasty, rulers of the ancient Mataram kingdom who practiced Mahayana Buddhism. Construction likely began under King Samaratunga's reign and was completed during the rule of his daughter, Pramodawardhani. With over 2,672 relief panels and 504 Buddha statues, this temple was not just a place of worship, but a stone-carved scripture telling the teachings of Buddhism. The construction of Borobudur. Building Borobudur was no easy feat. The temple was made of around 2 million blocks of andesite stone, sourced from nearby rivers. The amazing part? These stones were laid without using any cement or mortar. Ancient architects used an interlocking technique where the stones perfectly lock into each other with precision. To prevent flooding or landslides, Borobudur was equipped with a sophisticated drainage system. Small stone pipes were embedded in different parts of the temple to channel rainwater away. The kings behind Borobudur's construction. Built under King Samaratunga's command, Borobudur stood as a symbol of the grandeur and might of the Shailendra dynasty. After Samaratunga's death, his daughter, Pramodawardhani, continued the project. However, by the 10th century, Borobudur was abandoned as the Mataram kingdom moved its capital to East Java due to natural disasters and the eruption of Mount Merapi. The mysteries of Borobudur's reliefs and symbolism. Borobudur is not just a temple, it's a sacred book carved in stone. Every relief tells a hidden story, full of clues we may not fully understand yet. But have we truly read the full story? Or is there a secret purposely hidden from us? The hidden lower reliefs, why were they covered? There's one part of Borobudur that's rarely talked about, the reliefs at the bottom of the temple. This section, called Karmawibhanga, is almost entirely covered by added stone layers. But why? When archaeologists rediscovered Borobudur, they realized that these lower reliefs depicted something different from the rest of the temple. Karmawibhanga tells the story of the consequences of human actions, both good and bad. Yet some of these reliefs show dark scenes, punishments for greed, lust, and evil. One relief shows a man sinking into the mud, symbolizing greed. Another shows a person tied up and beaten, punishment for anger. And there's one where a figure is torn apart by wild animals, punishment for breaking sacred norms. Some researchers believe these reliefs were covered because they were considered too harsh and disturbing. Or maybe there's another reason. Could the founders of Borobudur have hidden them because they contain deeper secrets? Unread reliefs, a secret message from the past. Even though thousands of reliefs at Borobudur have been studied, there's still one big question. Do we truly understand all of them? Some reliefs remain an unsolved mystery. One of the most puzzling reliefs shows the Buddha holding something in his hand. Some historians believe this symbolizes a secret teaching, only understood by those who have reached a certain level of wisdom. But there's a more shocking theory. Some believe this relief might be connected to esoteric teachings, ones that were only shared with select disciples. Could Borobudur hold knowledge that we still haven't fully grasped? Reliefs, not to be seen. Why are some different? Some reliefs at Borobudur seem more worn than others, almost as if someone intentionally erased or destroyed parts of them. Why? During colonial times, many parts of Borobudur were taken abroad. Some Buddha statues even ended up in museums in Europe. But there's a darker theory that some of these reliefs actually contain symbols or stories that should not be known by the general public. Could these reliefs show something that contradicts the historical narrative we've been taught? Or maybe there's a secret teaching only understood by those with the right knowledge. Borobudur and the stars, a connection to ancient civilizations. One intriguing theory about Borobudur is that it was not only built as a place of worship, but also as an astronomical tool. Some studies suggest the layout of Borobudur is aligned with the movements of the stars. There's even a theory that this structure reflects the concept of the cosmic mandala, a representation of the universe in Mahayana Buddhism. Ancient monks might have used Borobudur to calculate time, determine sacred days, or even to read messages from the sky. But if this is true, where did they get this knowledge? Did they rely solely on observation, or was their ancient knowledge passed down from previous civilizations? The myths and legends of Borobudur. Borobudur is not just stone and reliefs. It holds stories that have been passed down through generations, myths that make people curious and sometimes afraid. Behind its grandeur, there are legends that remain a mystery to this day. The legend of the sealed stupa, a Buddha statue of fortune or a curse. Among the hundreds of stupas at Borobudur, one stands out, the largest stupa at the very top. Legend has it that inside lies a Buddha statue unlike any other. Some believe that whoever manages to touch it with pure intentions will receive extraordinary luck, and their wishes will come true. But there is another side to this story. It is said that long ago, a wealthy man attempted to touch the statue, not with pure intentions, but out of greed. He wished for even greater riches. However, the moment his fingers touched the statue, the sky suddenly darkened, strong winds howled, and he fell from the temple steps. Since then, some believe that touching the statue with impure motives could bring a terrible curse. Was this merely a coincidence? Is it just an unproven myth? Or is there truly a mystical force guarding this sacred place? It all depends on your beliefs and the strength of your faith. To this day, the mystery remains unsolved. The mystery of Borobudur's missing peak. Here's something many people overlook. The Borobudur we see today is not exactly how it used to be. There's a missing part, the peak. Once it's believed that there was a grand structure at the top of Borobudur, maybe a crown or a stone umbrella symbolizing the highest enlightenment. But that part is now gone. Where did it go? Some believe the peak collapsed due to a massive earthquake, but there's another theory. Some say the original peak was taken by the Dutch during their exploration and restoration in the 19th century. If that's true, where is it now? Is it hidden away somewhere? Or was it destroyed to conceal something larger? The spirits of the monks guarding Borobudur. If you visit Borobudur at night, some people believe you can feel the presence of something or someone unseen. It's said that the spirits of the monks who once meditated here still watch over Borobudur. There's a story from a night guard at Borobudur. One evening, while patrolling alone, he saw a figure in white robes sitting cross-legged in one corner of the temple. Thinking it was just a monk meditating, he approached, but as he got closer, the figure vanished without a trace. Was it just a shadow, or the spirit of a monk still guarding this sacred place? The secret tunnel under Borobudur. This might be the biggest mystery of all. There's a theory that Borobudur actually has secret rooms or tunnels beneath it. Some archaeologists believe there's something hidden underneath the temple. Some theories suggest that these tunnels lead to a secret meditation room, known only to a few people back in the day. There's even a belief that one of these tunnels might lead to Mount Merapi as part of a lost spiritual path. But until now, there's been no solid evidence to confirm the existence of these hidden rooms. Is it just a myth? Or is there a secret we still don't know about? Borobudur's revival and restoration. Borobudur was rediscovered in 1814 by Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles during the British colonial period. Major restoration work began in the 1970s with the help of UNESCO, and in 1991, Borobudur was officially recognized as a World Heritage Site. Borobudur is a wonder of the world that holds not only history, but also mysteries that continue to intrigue us. From the myth of the lucky Buddha statue, the missing peak, the spirits guarding it, to the possibility of a hidden room beneath it all. Of these add to the allure that makes Borobudur so special. Today, Borobudur is not just a tourist destination, but a place of worship for Buddhists from all over the world. It stands as an extraordinary testament to the intelligence and glory of our ancestors. What do you think? Are there still secrets waiting to be uncovered at Borobudur? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating history videos.